Hello, students. Once again, welcome back to Student Diary. Today, I have brought one more interesting chapter of Sanskrit, which is of grade 7, and it is the 12th chapter. The chapter name is Amritam Sanskritam. So, this chapter is totally related to the language. It is actually telling how Sanskrit is a nectar, it is telling the specialities of Sanskrit. Okay, so we will just learn in this chapter why Sanskrit is important, why we are supposed to learn it, why we should understand the language. Fine. So the meaning of this chapter is Amritam Sanskritam. Amritam means nectar. Sanskritam is the Sanskrit language. So the author is going to tell in the full chapter how Sanskrit is a nectar. Fine. Let's start with the chapter. Vishwasya uplabdhasu bhashasu Sanskrit bhasha prachinatama bhasha asti. Vishwasya means worlds. Vishwasya means worlds. Uplabdhasu. Uplabd means available. Uplabd means available. Bhasha means languages. Okay. Bhasha means languages. Now see that uplabdhasu bhashasu. If you see bhashasu, it is Saptami Vibhakti Bahuvachan, right? So uplabdhasu is also Saptami Vibhakti Bahuvachan. So available is used as an adjective for languages. Which languages? The languages which are available. Okay. And Saptami Vibhakti gives us the meaning among. Right. So we can say the meaning of uplabdhasu bhashasu is among the available languages. Okay, the meaning of these two words together will come as among the available languages. Fine. Uplabdhasu is used as an adjective for bhashasu. If you remember, I always tell that adjectives and nouns have to be in the same vibhakti, same vachan. Fine. So Vishwasya means worlds, Uplabdhasu means available, Bhasha means languages, and because they are in Saptami Vibhakti, so the meaning is among the available languages. Okay. Sanskrit Bhasha means the Sanskrit language, Bhasha means language, and Sanskrit we are talking about. Sanskrit Bhasha is Sanskrit language, Prachin Tama is oldest. Bhasha Asti. So this word is made up of two words, Bhasha and Asti. Okay. So bhasha means language, asti means is. Fine. The bhasha I will not write again and again because it is used many times in this chapter. So bhasha means language, asti means is. So the meaning of the first sentence comes as world's available languages, like among the available languages of the world, Sanskrit bhasha is the oldest language which we know. Okay. Bhasheyam. So this is made up of two words. Bhasheyam, I will write here. Bhasheyam is made up of two words. So we are using swar sandhi here. It is bhasha plus yam. Okay. Bhasha plus yam. Bhasha means language. Again, yam means this. Okay. So bhasha yam is together making the meaning as this language. Aneka sham means many. Bhashana means languages. Bhashanam means languages again. So now again, if you just see that Bhashanam and Anekasham, they are in Shashti Vibhakti Bahuvachan. So it will give you the meaning as of many languages, right? This language of many languages. Janani means mother. Janani means mother. Mata means considered. And Mata means considered. So this language is considered. I will write here. Mata means considered. So this language is considered as the mother of many languages. Okay. Prachineyoho Gyan Vigyaneyoho Nidhi Asyam Surakshitah. Prachineyoho means old. Prachin means old, right? So Prachineyoho is old. Gyan Vigyan means are different kind of sciences and knowledges they are talking about. Okay. So Gyan Vigyan together we can say as the different sciences and knowledges. The sciences and knowledges. Now we know that this one, Gyan Vigyanyoho, it is Shashti and Saptami Vibhakti Dvivachan, correct? So it will be like of. It is going to give you the meaning of old science and languages, science and knowledges, whatever we had from the olden time. Okay, so this again, Prachinyo has been used as an adjective for Gyan Vigyanyoho. Fine. Nidhi means treasure. I will write here. Nidhi means treasure, khajana, right? Asyam means in this. So in what? In Sanskrit language. Okay. So if someone asks you Asyam has been used for what, you have to say that it is used for Sanskrit language. Okay. Asyam means in this. Surakshitaha means protected. Surakshitaha means protected. So this language has protected the olden knowledge and science, treasure of old knowledge and science. Fine. So the first two lines say that in among all the languages which are available all around the world, Sanskrit is the oldest language we have, and this language is considered as the mother of many languages. And our old sciences and knowledges are the treasure of these all is secured in Sanskrit language. Fine. Sanskritasya means of Sanskrit. Shashti vibhakti, right? So we will say of Sanskrit. Mahatva Vishay. Mahatva means importance. Mahatva means importance. Vishay means about. So about the importance of Sanskrit. Okay, Sanskritasya Mahatva Vishay means about the importance of Sanskrit. Kenapi means by someone. No one knows who, but by someone. Kathitam means said. So it has been said by someone about the importance of Sanskrit language. Bharatasya pratishthe dve Sanskritam Sanskritihi tatha. So this is made up of two words, Sanskritihi and tatha. Okay. So Bharatasya means of Bharat, India's Shashti Vibhakti. So we will be saying possession, India's. Pratishthe means prestige. Pratishthe means prestige, honor. Okay. Dve means two. Okay, so how many prestige, how many honors we have? Two. One is Sanskrit, the other one Sanskriti means culture. Okay, Tatha means and, Sanskriti means culture. So what are the two honors for India to have? We can say that we are the owner of these things. So what are those two things? Sanskrit and Sanskriti. Sanskriti is the culture and Sanskrit, they are talking about the Sanskrit language we have. Understood? I'm hoping the first paragraph is clear. So we can go for the next paragraph. Iyam bhasha ativ vaigyaniki. Iyam means this. Iyam means this. Bhasha means language. Again, I will not write the meaning of this word again and again. This language. Ativ means too much. Vaigyaniki means scientific. Vaigyaniki means scientific. So this language is very scientific. As we always talk about Sanskrit, we say, right, it is a very scientific language. Yes, it is actually a very scientific language. Kechan kathyanti. Kechan means some. Kathyanti means say. So some people say, some will be who? People only, right? So some people say, yat means that. Sanskritam ev, Sanskrit only. So this is made up of two words, Sanskritam ev, Sanskrit only. So it is ev in the end, so which means only. So Sanskritam ev means Sanskrit only. Sangnakasya krite means for computers. Sanganakasya, Sanganak means computers. Okay. So Krite we are saying, so Sanganakasya Krite means for computers. So for computer, Sarvottama means best. Bhasha means language. So some people say that Sanskrit is the best language that can be used for computers. Okay. Syaha means of this. So of what? Of Sanskrit, right? Of this. Vangmaya means literature. So literature of Sanskrit. Vangmaya means literature. Vedai means our Vedas and it is Tritya Vibhakti Bahuvachan. So we will be saying with Vedas. Okay. With Vedas. Puranas. Purana means with Puranas and Purana are the scriptures we are having. Okay. Vedas and Puranas we talk about, right? So Puranas and Vedas are the oldest scriptures we have. Niti Shastra means moral values. There will be many books on moral values available in Sanskrit. Chikitsa Shastra means medical science. Chikitsa Shastra means medical science. So medical science was also there in India in Sanskrit. Since we had Sanskrit, we had the medical science books from that time itself. Okay. So it is made up of, if you see three words, Chikitsa Shastra Adi Bihi. Adi means etc. So we were talking about many Vedas, Puranas, Niti Shastra, Chikitsa Shastra, etc. And that is also in Tritya Vibhakti because all others were in Tritya Vibhakti. Okay. Adi Bihi means etc. And Adi Bihi ke baad mein you will have the Visarg. And then Cha means and. Okay. And Cha is used here. Correct. And will be used here in the meaning. Fine. Samriddham Asti. Samriddham means prosperous. Samriddha means prosperous. Asti means is. I know there are so many new words you will be getting in this chapter. So don't get scared. Just if you will write the meaning once, then you will be able to start understanding the chapter. Okay. So now the meaning of this line comes as of this language, the literature is very prosperous with Vedas, Puranas, Niti Shastras, the medical science books, and all that. Okay, so we have so many scriptures, so many texts in Sanskrit available to us. Okay, Kalidas Adinam. Kalidas, we know, right? He was a very famous poet. So Adina means etc. So he's just talking about one name, but he's talking about many poets like Kalidas. Okay, Vishwa Kavina means world famous poets. Okay, Vishwa Kavina means who are world famous. The world famous poets. So world famous poets like Kalidas. Kavya Saundaryam means their prose and poems which they have written, their prose and poems and novels which they have written. Okay, about them they are talking. Anupamam means very out of the world. We can say very beautiful. Okay, Anupamam means not comparable basically. We cannot compare them to anything. Okay, not comparable, incomparable. They are very, very beautiful. Fine. So the author wants to say that Kalidas, etc. We have so many world famous poets, and their literature, whatever they have written in the form of the poems and novels, that is very beautiful. Anupama means very beautiful, incomparable. Okay. Kautilya Rachitam. Kautilya is another writer we are talking about. He is also very famous. Rachita means composed. So Kautilya Rachita means composed by Kautilya. Okay, composed by Kautilya. Arth Shastra means economics. So he has written the book related to economics. Okay, Arth Shastra is economics. Jagati means in world. Now Jagati is again in Saptami Vibhakti. So it will be in world. Prasiddham Asti means it's famous. Prasiddha means famous. Asti means is. So is famous. So the Arth Shastra which is written by Kautilya, that is also very famous in the world. Okay. Ganit Shastre, our favorite subject, mathematics, and it is Saptami Vibhakti. So it will be in maths. Correct? So what we have done in the field of maths, Shunyasya means of zero. Correct? Shunya means zero, and it is Shunyasya, so means of zero. Pratipadana means discovery. Pratipadana means discovery. Sarpratham means first of all. Aryabhatta. We know that, right? Who is Aryabhatta? Akarot means did. So first of all, who discovered zero in maths? Aryabhatta, and that also was from India. Correct? Chikitsa Shastri means in medical science. Again, it is Saptami Vibhakti. So in medical science, I think I have written Chikitsa Shastra before also. So Chikitsa Shastra means in medical science, in treatment of diseases. Charak Sushrutayoho. So now these are the two scientists we have. We can say them as scientists. They were saints actually, and they were actually working on our medical science. Fine. So the name of those two were Charak and Sushrut. Okay, Charak and Sushrut. And it is Sushrutayoho. That means we are talking about of both of them. Okay, of Charak and Sushrut. Fine. Yogdana means contribution. Yogdana means contribution. Vishwa Prasiddham is the same thing as Jagati Prasiddham Asti. Vishwa means world, Prasiddha means famous. Okay, Prasiddha means famous. So the contribution which is done by Charak and Sushrut in the field of medical science, that is world famous. Fine. And why we are talking about these people? Because these people had written these all scriptures, these all um, novels or books in Sanskrit only. Okay. Sanskrite means in Sanskrit. They are talking about Saptami Vibhakti, so it is in Sanskrit. Yani means what all or which all. Yani means which all. Anyani means other, which all other. Shastrani means scriptures or books, we can say. Vidyante means are or are there. So, whatever other books we have in Sanskrit, Teshu means among them. So, among all the books which we have in Sanskrit. Okay. So, Teshu means among them. It is Saptami Vibhakti Bahuvachan, right? So, it is among them. Vastu Shastra. You know Vastu Shastra? Vastu Shastra is used for mapping our house and all that. Okay, that is related to the construction work. Fine. So in houses, we will be saying, right, that this house is Vastu compliant, means we know that in which direction which thing should be there in the house. Like in this direction, kitchen should be there, in this direction, dining should be there, in this direction, room should be there, right? So that all studies has been done by our saints in Sanskrit a long, long ago. Okay, that is called as Vastu Shastram, which is actually going to tell us about the directions. Right? Rasayan Shastra, chemistry. Rasayan means the chemicals, and the study which is actually dealing with the chemicals is chemistry. Okay. Khagol Vigyan means astronomy. Khagol Vigyan means astronomy. Jyotish is astrology. Jyotish is astrology. Then Viman Shastra is going to be your aerospace science. Aeroscience, you can say. So nowadays we feel like these are the modern words, but these are not very modern words for our Sanskrit scripture. They already had done a long ago. Our saints were like very much intelligent, and they had done these all things a long ago. Ityadini means etc. Ullekhniyani means important, you can say. So we have many, many scriptures written, many books written in Sanskrit, but out of them, Vastu Shastra, chemistry, astronomy, astrology, space science, aeroscience, these all are actually more important. Okay, these are like very famous. People are using them. Fine. I hope the first two paragraphs are clear. Like if we go through the second paragraph once again, so it says that this language is very scientific. Some people say that Sanskrit is the language which is best for computers, and the literature of this language is very prosperous with Vedas, Puranas, Niti Shastras, medical science books, etc. Right, and we have very world famous poets in us, which are like Kalidas, and their poems, their prose, their scripture, their literature is also very beautiful. And the economics book, which is written by Kautilya, that is also world famous. Now, in maths, we have discovered zero with the help of Aryabhatta, right? In medical science, Charak and Sushrut, their contribution is world famous. In Sanskrit, which all other scriptures are available, among them, Vastu Shastra, chemistry, astronomy, astrology, and aeroscience, these all are very important. Okay, so in this paragraph, we have discussed about all the scriptures we are having in Sanskrit. Fine. Let's see in the next paragraph what it talks about Sanskrit. So now, actually, you can understand, right, why you are supposed to learn Sanskrit. Sanskrite means in Sanskrit. It's again Saptami Vibhakti. So in Sanskrit, Vidyamanaha means present. Suktiyaha means good sayings. Good sayings. And now, if you will say good sayings is a noun, and for that adjective used is vidyamanaha. Okay, which good sayings which are present in Sanskrit. Okay, abhyudhyaya means for welfare. It is chaturthi vibhakti, so we'll be using for. Abhyudhyaya means welfare. Okay, welfare, and welfare of whom? For the humanity. Preryanti means inspire. So there are some good sayings in Sanskrit which actually inspire for the welfare of the humanity. Okay, yatha means like, for example. Yatha you can say for example. First one is Satyamev Jayate. I think everyone knows the meaning of Satyamev Jayate. Satya means truth. Satya means truth. Eva means only. Jayate means wins. Truth only wins. That everyone knows, right? Everyone actually can just relate with this. So, truth only wins. Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam. If everyone remembers, in the chapter Vishubandhutvam, we read about this word Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam, right? So, Vasudhaiv means the full earth only. Full earth. Kutumbakam means family. So for great people, the full world is considered as a family. Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam. Vidyaya Amritam Ashnute. Vidyaya means with knowledge. I will write here. It is made up of three words. Vidyaya Amritam Ashnute. Okay, so the meaning of these three words are Vidyaya means it is Tritya Vibhakti, right? So it is with knowledge. Vidya means knowledge, right? So Vidyaya means with knowledge. I think you can write with knowledge. Amrita means nectar. Ashnute means can get. So we can get the nectar with the knowledge. If we have the true knowledge, means we can get the nectar. That is, and who can get the nectar? Anyone. They are talking about the humans. Fine. Then yogaha karmasu kaushalam. Yogaha means yoga we are talking about. What is the meaning of yoga? Karmasu means whatever work you are doing. Okay, karmasu means in your work or in any activity, in whatever you are doing in that. Kaushala means being honest or being good. So we can say that being good in the work, whatever we are doing, if you are good in doing the work or if you're doing the work with full concentration and with your 100%, then that is called as yoga. Okay, so the meaning of yoga karmasu koshalam is doing the work with full concentration with 100% is called as yoga. Okay, so what are the different suktis given here? First one is Satyamev Jayate, that means truth only wins. Uh, Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam means the full earth is like a family. Vidyaya Amritam Ashnute means we can get nectar with the help of knowledge. Yogaha Karmsu Kaushalam, the true meaning of yoga is being 100% in our work, whatever we are doing. Fine. सर्वभूतेषु आत्मवत् व्यवहारं कर्तुं संस्कृत भाषा सम्यक शिक्ष्यति. Sarvbhuteshu means all the people, to all the people you can say, all the beings we can say basically, not only humans but animals also. They are considering every living being, whether it is a tree or whether it is an animal or whether it is a human. Atmvat means like self, apni tarah. Vyavara means behavior or behave, we can say. Kartum means to do. Sanskrit Bhasha, we know the meaning of this word. Sanskrit Bhasha means the Sanskrit language. Samyak means appropriately. Appropriately. Shikshyate means teaches. Shikshyati means teaches. So Sanskrit Bhasha teaches us nicely how to behave with others or behave with others like you want the behavior to yourself. Okay, the way you want that others should behave, the same way you should behave to others. Okay, fine. That Sanskrit Bhasha teaches us nicely. Fine. Let's go for the next paragraph. Kechan Kathyanti. Kechan means some. Kathyanti means say. So some people say yat means that. Sanskrit Bhashayam. Now it is Saptami Vibhakti, right? Bhashayam. So in Sanskrit language. Okay. Bhashayam if we are saying, so we are saying in, and Sanskrit Bhasha ka meaning we know already, right? So in Sanskrit language, Kevala means only. Dharmika means religious. Sahitya means literature. Yes, Sahitya means literature. Vartate means is. So some people say that in Sanskrit we have only only religious literature, only the religious scriptures we have in Sanskrit. Esha dharana. Esha means this. Now Esha has been used as an adjective for dharana. They both are the feminine word. Okay, dharana means assumption. The dharana means assumption. Samichina means we can say correct or appropriate. Anything we can say. Appropriate is fine, but correct is also fine. Okay. So, nasti is made up of two words again, na and asti. Na means not, asti means is. So, this kind of assumption is not correct that in Sanskrit we have only the religious literature. But we have seen, right? We have different kind of literatures in Sanskrit. We have medical science, we have chemistry, we have geography, we have astronomy, astrology, aeroscience, every kind of literature we have in Sanskrit. Okay. Sanskrit Grantheshu means now it is Saptami Vibhakti Bahuvachan. So means we are saying in Sanskrit, Granth you can say as like Granth is like a vast book. You can say it's a very vast book. We can say in Sanskrit book or in Sanskrit itself, like full as a whole. Manav Jivanai. Manav means human, right? Manav means human, and Jivanai, it is Chaturthi Vibhakti, so for life. So for human life, we can say. Okay. Manav Jivanai means for human life. Vividaha Vishyaha. Vividaha means various. Vishyaha means subjects. Okay. Vishyaha means subject. So we can see that there are various subjects for the human beings, for the life of human beings. Samavishtaha means grouped. Santi means are. So many subjects are grouped in Sanskrit for the human life. Understood? Next, Mahapurushanam. Mahapurush means the great people, and it is again Shashti Vibhakti Bahuvachan. So it will be of great people, of great people. Mahapurushanam. Matihi means intelligence. So we can see, right, that we have different kind of books in Sanskrit. Like we have astronomy, we have astrology, we have maths, we have economics, right? So this has been a result of the intelligence of great people, right? So we can say that intelligence of great people. Uttam Jananam Dhritihi. Uttam Jananam means Uttam means best, Jananam means people, or we can say again Uttam Jananam is again great people, of great people. It is again Shashti Vibhakti. So, of great people. Dhritihi means patience. So, it tells us about the patience of the great people. It tells us about the intelligence of great people. Samanya Jananam. Samanya means ordinary. Janana means people. So, of ordinary people. Jivan Padatihi. Jivan means life. Jivan Padatihi together we can say as lifestyle, how they used to live. Cha means and. Varnitaha means described. And Santi means are. So in Sanskrit, everything has been described. Okay, the intelligence of the great people, patience of the great people, lifestyle of ordinary people, everything is described very nicely. Fine. Ataha means that's why. Ataha means that's why. Asmabihi, it is Tritya Vibhakti Bahuvachan. So it will be by us. Okay, by us. Sanskritam is same thing, Sanskritam. Avashyam ev means for sure. Pathaniyam means should be read. Should be read. So by all of us, for sure, Sanskrit should be read. Ten means by that. So by what? By reading Sanskrit. Manushyasya means of humans or of human. They are talking about general human. Samaj means of society. And it is again Shashti Vibhakti, so it will be same of society. Cha means and. So of human and society as a whole. Parishkaraha means improvement. Bhavet means will happen. Okay, so if we are going to study Sanskrit, surely by that the improvement in society and human will take place. Fine, that was all the importance of Sanskrit they were talking. And now, in one form of shloka, they are telling more importance, more Sanskrit as a nectar. Uktam cha. So this word is made up of uktam cha. Okay, uktam means said. Cha means and. So then they are saying, and it is also said. So what is said? That is said in the form of a shloka. Amritam Sanskritam Mitra. Mitra means friend. So the poet is not the poet. The author is actually telling the people who have read this full chapter, and after that, dear friend, Amritam Sanskritam. So Sanskrit is a nectar. Sanskrit is nectar. Sarasam, Saralam, Vachaha. Sarasa means like full of flavors, we can say, or full of nectar actually. They're full of flavors. It's very beautiful language. It's not a rough language, they are saying. Sarala means easy. Vachaha means we can say words. So the author is saying that, dear friend, Sanskrit is nectar, Sanskrit is easy, it is like full of flavors, it's not a rude language, and it has very good words. Okay. Bhashasu means among languages. It is Saptami Vibhakti Bahuvachan, right? So among languages. Mahaniya means great. So among all the languages, it is very great. Yat means that. So that or which. Gyan Vigyan means different knowledges or different sciences. different sciences and knowledges. Paushaka means supporter. So which supports all the different kind of sciences. So we have seen that in the modern science also we are reading about the same things which were written already in our Sanskrit scriptures, right? If we talk about Ayurveda and all that, they are already written, they are already mentioned by our saints. And whatever we are reading, that is actually supporting, they both are supporting each other. That's why we cannot say that Sanskrit is not great. Sanskrit is great, and this is actually supporting the different kind of sciences. Fine. So, I am hoping this chapter was clear to all of you. I know that there are so many different and new words in this chapter which we have used. So, have patience, try to write the meaning of all the words, learn them, and then try to read the chapter. I am very sure you will be able to read that properly. You will be able to understand the chapter properly. And in my next video, we will be doing the exercises of this chapter. Okay, please let me know that if you are liking my videos or not. And if you are not liking, then what else can be added in the video? What else details you want me to add? And if there are any topics which you want to do from me, please let me know in the comment section. Thank you.